Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, February 20th, 2022. I just finished watching the final match of the Winter Olympics ice hockey tournament. It was well worth it to get up early because the match started 10 minutes past 5 a.m. So, yeah, this involved some early wake up on a Sunday morning, but as said, it was well worth it. I will talk about this a little bit more in detail once I am on my way. But first, let's give the cat a cord. Enjoy this cord, cat. It will be the last cord for quite some time. Hope you're happy. Or are you sad that I'm leaving? I think the cat is sad. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little cat. I will be back. Yes. I will be back. You can purr, you can enjoy that cord, and I can finally start the next expedition. The expedition to the Mesa biome. This should be good. That should be really good. I'm excited about this. I just realized that I need to build a stable at some point. Currently I am securing the horse in the storage building, but having a designated stable would be so much better. So once I'm back and I need a break from constructing that salmon monument, I will build a stable where I then can secure the horse when I go on future expeditions, because this is not the most ideal way to put the horse all the time into the storage building. But yeah, that's my current solution. So horse, see you in a bit. I am well prepared. Let's get the map out and start walking. Start walking towards the Mesa biome. The next expedition begins. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. Let's do this. As said, I watched the final match of the ice hockey tournament and it was really worth it. Finally, after many years, Finland won the gold medal for the very first time. It was really a great match. For the first third, I was a little bit thinking, well, was it really worth it to get up early, as Russia scored a goal quite early, and then Finland was a little bit shocked. Russia was just defending, and so the game was not really fun to watch. It was a little bit boring. Luckily, the second third started with an early goal of Finland, and then the entire match was open again, and both teams really started to fight. Then the match really became interesting again. So this was cool. This was really exciting. I really enjoyed it, and I'm super happy for Finland. I am, as said last time, not really rooting for a specific nation or so. I rarely root for Germany. I mean, I mostly just root for all those, every athlete who's doing it in the right way, so who's not using any drugs or illegal methods to train to improve their own performance. Then I'm happy for everyone, as long as what happened here. This is strange. This is really what I enjoy. Just watching them compete, doing their sports. This is just cool. Speaking of cool things, the one ice skating event German starter was already of the age of 49, and she finished 9th overall, which I think is super cool in itself. I mean, it showed that age is not necessarily a thing that says, okay, you can't do anything anymore. Age is just a number in the end. And I found this super cool. At the age of 49, I think in a few days she's turning 50. So by the age of 50, doing an ice skating Olympic race and being the only German athlete who made it, who qualified for the final race, and then finishing 9th is really a cool achievement. So that's cool. This was amazing. And ice hockey was great. Also, I really enjoyed, as discussed last time, the entire series of curling matches. At some point, I guess I need to try out curling. Not because I think I will be particularly good at, or that I personally would be a great curling athlete or so, but just to get in a better understanding, better feel for how those stones behave, how difficult it is to push that stone over this ice and get to the other end of the ice, using those brooms to do something to the ice, and thinking about all those strategic concepts and tactics you can use to play the game. So this, I guess, would be also cool. So yeah, really enjoyed that one. And now the final ice hockey match was also the final event of the Winter Olympics. Really enjoyed them. Was even a bit sad as I saw all those skiing events. Some of the cross-country skiing events were delayed or were really under tough conditions because it was super cold. And I thought, hey, okay, you at least have some winter. I miss winter. I really miss winter. Just had a couple of cold days around Christmas and that's it. So I'm really sad that there's no winter right now. Okay. Why? This is... Why are so many things left over here? Is this from a previous expedition? Do things not despawn? This is confusing. Really confusing, but okay. Still have made no effect on my position with respect to the indicator. And so ice hockey, Winter Olympics in general was cool. Sad it's over, but it was fun. It was really fun watching all those events. Yesterday I had to supervise the exam, as discussed last time. Was luckily not too bad because no one exhausted the 120 minutes. This is always a little bit of annoying when someone is staring at their exam. We just use a multiple choice exam, so yeah, then they are finished basically with the exam, and for the next 40 minutes they just stare at the exam and do nothing, hoping for a sudden idea or so. I don't know what they're hoping for, but you're just then standing there and thinking, okay, you're not actually doing anything anymore. If you don't know it by now, you most likely will not know it in a few minutes from now. So please hand in the thing and let's get over with it. Luckily, no one did this yesterday, so this was good. So had some more free time on Saturday, which is great. Speaking of free time, I'm quite enjoying the fact that I got up so early to watch that ice hockey match. Now I do have the entire Sunday left over to recover relax, regain some energy for the next week. That will be more stressful than I hoped. I mean, I just thought next week, okay, finally I can start to catch up with a few things that piled up and so on. But no, other things start to appear. But before I get to this thing, yesterday then got home, did some sports, then thought, okay, let's order some food, because it was a little bit later. It was past noon already. Well, past noon, it was past 2 p.m. as I was done with sports. So ordered food, and they predicted a delivery time of, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. So I thought, okay, cool, I can take a shower until the food arrives. Of course. In this, normally food takes longer than anticipated. Not this time though. I was basically just done showering, was drying myself off as the doorbell rang. I thought, dang it, why? No. So had to get my food wet as I was, just wearing my long towel, and not the best way to open the door. But had no other choice. I mean, if I would have done nothing, the food would most likely have driven away again. So I don't want to risk that. So yeah, this did not work out as planned, but oh well. So this was that thing. Next week, I thought, okay, well, there's some oral exams, and then there are some presentations from some candidates for a professor position. I'm currently in a committee to appoint a professor, and so we have to listen to all those presentations, later on ask questions, and do things an appointment committee does. Not sure exactly what those things are, because it's my very first time that I'm doing this. But I guess I will find out. So yeah, there are already lots of things to be done next week. And then, for whatever reason, they came up with the idea, why not testing all electrical equipment for safety in our research group, which also involves the technical electrical equipment at home. So why not disassemble all of your home offices, carry things to the office, get it checked, and then bring it back home. And all of this has to happen next week. Yeah, thank you. Just great. It's not that I have nothing to do, that I'm just sitting around thinking, okay, what can I do next? I hope I receive an email soon or something like this. No, I'm really having too much to do. And now carrying things back and forth, just that some arbitrary company can put a stamp on the plug. I don't know. Why? Why now? Oh dear, poor sheep. Well, I guess I will get that mutton and the wool. Yeah. So there's this problem. This is no fun. This is no fun at all. And so next week will be chaotic. I guess I do have, well, not my appointment, but at least managed to let everybody know, hey, I am busy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so don't expect me to get my electrical stuff to the university on these days. So I do have my appointment on Thursday. I hope those electrical guys respect the schedule. Yes, otherwise I might be... So I'm definitely sure that I won't be working on Thursday, and if they are not keeping up with the schedule, then I might not be working on Friday either, because without electricity things are not working out, or things are not working at all. So yeah, there's that. Not fun at all. But yeah, so there's that. On Friday, because I knew that Saturday will be supervision of exam, I finished working a little bit earlier, just to have some more time, well, to take the time I will spend on Saturday off on Friday. I used it to do some sports, what a surprise, but I came up with I had a challenge in mind I wanted to try for a very long time. It's kind of an endurance challenge, and yeah, so did that. It was stressful. It was more of a mental process in the end. But I did it, yes. So I was super happy about this one. Exhausted, but also happy. And it's always a cool thing when you give yourself some endurance challenges and you succeed at them, what you learn about yourself, and that you increase your skill level and your personal abilities and so on. So this was really a great thing, and I, although it was very exhausting, enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the process. So yeah, this was also a neat and nice thing. Am I doing? No. Or am I? Oh yes, I'm doing. Okay, cool. So I think I now need to travel more that way to get on that map. Yes, I of course recorded a video of me doing this. I'm not sure if I will really put out that video on my other YouTube channel, because I'm not sure if this will, except for proof that I did it, will do anything else. So yeah, I don't know, but at least I have some video confirmation of, okay, I did it, some proof. Speaking of proofs, recently I had to do some bureaucracy stuff, so submit a document to a specific bureau so that they can check something. Oh, I'm on the map, nice. Okay, I need to head basically that way. And yeah, filled in the form, did everything. As I got the form from their webpage, it was written, you can also submit it by email. I thought, cool, great, this is ideal, this helps me a lot. So I submitted it by email. Few hours later I received an answer. You're not supposed to submit this by email. Please submit it in a printed way. So I thought, okay, you wrote this on your webpage, but guess the webpage is wrong. Fine. Alright, printed everything, mailed it to them. Several weeks passed. Yesterday received a letter from them stating, please submit more information. So the first thing was, and there I think this is also stupid, because they did not really specify what they want. They just wrote submit an information, a sheet of information about your current address, a current information about your current address. As I moved here, I of course got such a confirmation, and since it's still current as I did not move since then, so it's current. I included this, and then they said this one is not current because it's from 2017. Okay, I give you that. It's not from this year or anything like this, but it's current with respect to my address, because my address has not changed. And if I get now, what I have to do, if I get now a new one, then the only thing that will be different is the date. And so, yeah, they did not specify what they mean by current. And there was no information like, okay, the document shall not be older than 6 months, a year, whatever. No, it was just stated current. And I thought, okay, current means with respect to address, which makes completely sense, that they want to have a current thing with respect to the address. Okay. So I can somewhat live with that, despite the fact that they did not communicate information properly on their webpage, what kind of information they want to have. They did not communicate information properly with respect to how you can submit the form, but sure, fine. Where I really burst into a lot of laugh and where I just thought, okay, this is step too far and too much of a stupid side. In the application form thingy, there's a field title. So since it's Dr. Sebbi, I wrote in the title field Doctor. In this message, this letter they sent me, as I also had included a copy of my passport, they wrote, Doctor is not an entry in your passport, so it's not valid. I thought, what? What? The only thing that validates whether I am a doctor or not is the certificate. The doctoral certificate I received from a university. Not the passport, nothing else, just this certificate. In your application form for your bureaucracy thing, there was no statement about, hey, if you're a doctor, please submit your certificate. There was nothing. It was just a field like, okay, title, enter here. So did that. So I guess there's, as typical as it is for Germany, a narrow-minded person who has a very sad life and just feels the little bit power they do have over others because they can deny or approve those forms, that just thought, okay, I do have now power, I can now do something. So yeah, I was just thinking, okay, this seriously, this is the thing you're now complaining about. Why not typing my name into Google, seeing a web page from my university where it clearly states Dr. Sebbi, where I clearly can see my dissertation, where I clearly can see that I'm a scientist. Okay, so long story short, I do have to get this with a current proof that I'm still living here. Where the only thing that will change will be the date, but fine. I think I will include just a copy of my certificate about my doctor, just to annoy them, just to prove them wrong. And yeah, at this moment I thought, okay, Papers, please. While Papers, please is about letting people through a border or not. But with all this document checking and so on, and with all this minor things, hey, you have not a document here, you did not, your document is not valid. I think Papers, Please is a proper Germany simulator. I mean, Germany is a crazy place, and this is one of the things that annoys me. Well, this is really one of the things that it's one of the things that annoys me the most about living in Germany. It's not one of the things that annoys me the most about German people. It's just the annoying thing about living in Germany, that we do have too much bureaucracy. And another thing that also is not very helpful is just the fact that we do have the national regulation services, and we do have some country services. So some things like teaching and so on is regulated by each country, by each state. So Bavaria has different rules for teaching and for educating children than than Berlin or so. And then we do have things that are regulated nationwide, and I don't know, why do we have this as the statewide thingy. Germany is so small. We can just have one big bureau dealing with one thing. Then there's not so much federal stuff going on. So yeah, I don't know. This was just crazy. But yeah, Germany, greatest country ever. So Germany, Astotska. Is there a difference? I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, with that we at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!